Good afternoon, model fans. Welcome to another edition of Cookie Monster's Model Corner. Today's postal service has delivered us this little golden oldie here, Michigan 175C. Very old model, hard to come by. I just done a little check on the internet to see what sort of price these things are fetching, and from what I could see, a mint condition would be up around £250. I was quite pleased to see. I didn't expect them to be fetching that much, although going by the box on this one, it may not be exactly mint, but I'm pleased to see I paid significantly less than that for it. So I was attracted to this little Michigan, as I have the largest one in the range, which is the 675, and I do like my old retro machines, and as you can see by the square sharp lines, this is about as retro as it gets. So yeah, we'll take a peek and see what sort of condition it's in. This is a Conrad model, one of Germany's big two model makers, renowned for high quality and collectability. So I think that's everything out of the box. We have these here, which I assume go in there. Though there are a few holes, maybe down here. Perhaps that's it. Yeah, I thought they were wing mirror brackets, but look more like step handles on the rear. Yes, appears to be missing a few little items, and unfortunately a little bit of damage on the rear. So yeah, that explains why it was the price that it was. Although overall reasonably intact. So yeah, the game of old model roulette. You win some, you lose some. And yeah, appears to be missing the rear grille cover, and has quite badly bent railings behind the operator's cab. It's the old story, do you leave them or do you risk putting them back? Because more often than not they break. So a little bit disappointed with the condition of this model. The tire's also a little bit deformed. We can see the detail below. Conrad 1 to 50, West Germany. The other thing I have discovered is the rear axle may not be located just exactly like it should be. It does in fact roll on the rear axle, which is okay. The front, however, is stuck. I'm not too sure why that is. Probably just lack of use by large man-child like myself. But yeah, so the model itself, I find the hollow loading arms on the Michigan loaders very interesting. They neatly house the bucket tipping linkage. You can see it working there. Very nice, tidy design. Probably just quite costly and expensive from the factory point of view to produce. Perhaps not the most service friendly for pins and bushes and things, but sure looks like a tidy system. So yeah, in line with very early models, detail is quite minimal. You can see the little operator's cab and the steering wheel, and that's as far as interior detail goes. Yeah, I'm quite gutted about that handrail. It stands out quite badly. I'll maybe see if I can pry that out again. But it looks like it's quite broken. So yeah, that's today's very short video on the Michigan 175C. It is what it is. Not very detailed. Just a lovely old angular retro model. As usual, I like to do a little comparison just to compare size wise with a modern equivalent. We have Volvo 180C. As some of you may know, Volvo are in fact the company that took over Michigan. So this Michigan loader could be considered a grandfather to the Volvo loader beside it. Although you can see Volvo drastically changed the design of the bucket and loader linkage. Still nice to see machines of similar size. Speaking of size, a few details of the Michigan loader. It's 288 horsepower, and interestingly it was specified with the NT855 Cummins, which is about 14 litres. So it's a big 14 litre 6-cylinder diesel powerhouse, very well respected in the earth moving world and used in an awful lot of machines. The 175 is approximately 26 tons, 57,000 pounds, and it's approximately a 5-yard bucket. As you can see, the newer machine, physically smaller, has a larger bucket. So yep, that's today's slightly disappointing little comparison of this old golden oldie retro machine. So if you guys are well into your equipment models like me, join me for more interviews, reviews in the future. Click the subscribe button, ring the bell, give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment, tell me what you would like to see next, and I'll do my best. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. Till the next time, over and out.